As you mentioned before, Natalie, we know that gun violence affects various communities in a number of different ways throughout the nation. I mean, we have the Chi-Raq E execution that took place in Chicago a couple of weeks ago. We have mass protests also happening here in light of the video release of the shooting death of Laquan McDonald. And most recently, we had the San Bernardino shooting. So it manifests itself in a bunch of different ways, and people of all colors and races and ethnicities execute people. But you know, what needs to be done still remains a mystery. So, Earl, where do we start in terms of understanding what happens in our communities regarding gun violence?
Okay, we're gonna go from the Chi-Raq movie and the word Chi-Raq and how it got here. Most politicians, community leaders, and everybody was calling for the National Guard to come in. When they was calling for the National Guard to come into Chicago, certain people said yes, certain people said no. What you did was you created a buzz all over the United States. It's what's happening in Chicago, where you need the National Guard to come in. Then you brought other leaders, other community leaders from different areas and other programs for different areas to help work these problems in our community. Because if you ain't out there on the ground floor working with this, you don't really understand the problem. So you could easily come in and make a movie and miss everything that's happening in the city of Chicago.
Is that what happened? Did Spike miss everything?
He missed everything. Because in that movie, it talked about young brothers' violence, young brothers committing violence. Chi-Raq is not just young brothers, just like you said, it's 20 different people killing black men.